Sometimes when you're trying to fix an old piece of equipment like this, you run into all sorts of problems. In this case, I found the PC that belongs to that P811 aligner, and I know it's got Windows XP and inside to power that WinAlign software. And when I turned it on, there was a problem. The problem is that the password from the previous owner, because I don't have it, so I couldn't log in to the operating system to start up the alignment program that should be installed on the computer. I don't want to erase uh, the hard drive and reinstall Windows XP, because then I would lose all those programs that might be there. I don't know what is in there because I never turned it on. Now this computer stayed outside for months and months. I had it in a porch, so it wasn't raining directly on top of it, but the computer and everything was there. And as you can see, it boot up okay. So if I try to log in there, I have no way to know what the password was, because it says the password hint is as SSN. I mean social security number. So it must have been somebody's social security number that he used as password, and there's no way for me to um, to do anything to try to recover it, because it was already an administrator password in there. And if I try to log into safe mode, still doesn't allow me to get rid of the password, right? So what I had to do is I went and research on YouTube a couple of videos on how to do it, and using Rufus, I could also download an ISO that will override, I think, the password. Uh, the software that I can override the password, and I went ahead and put it in an ISO, and I'm going to try to, you know, try to boot it through this. I don't know if this is any good. I don't know. Maybe I should plug it in. No, it does work. There you go. It's working. So now I have to reboot the computer and see if I can put it through there. Restart. And maybe this will allow me to get access to the program, to the operating system. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's putting it to Windows XP again. So I'm gonna have to uh, go to BIOS and boot from this thing instead. Okay, so I had to go and hit delete, I think, to be able to get into the BIOS. Restart this again. I hope it's a delete key. All right. Well, I was trying to boot up from a USB stick here for, trying to get to log in Windows, and this Windows XP just doesn't support the USB. I think the best solution, I had to, go back to the trusty old CD. So I had to burn that ISO into the CD and see if it'll boot this way. So let me turn it on and see what happens. I have to actually get it before. Oh, I might have to get to delete here. There you go. Now I need to change advanced setup, and the first boot device is going to be DVD. Second boot device is going to be the hard drive. There. F10. Okay. Maybe this time it'll boot to that ISO. Well, yeah, it's reading it. There you go. Now, so now I'm going to boot from light boot. be able to do that. It's gonna boot up like Windows 7, I think. I really want to know what is inside that computer. See which programs it's got. We'll see. Okay, starting like Windows 7. Live boot. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna have to pause it. Go back to my computer over there inside the house and look at the video where I was watching how he did this password reset. So let me go ahead and pause the video. We'll go from there as once I remember because I forgot. All right, so I went there and checked the rest of the video, and I had to come here to password and key finder, and then admin password resetter, and this Windows XP, and the target user is technician. Got administrator, technician. There, reset. Okay. Yes. Okay. About resetting administrator. Okay. Okay, so I think it's done. So I'm going to have to remove the DVD from here and reboot. All right, we're in. Okay, so I started cleaning the cabinet, and I'm probably gonna start with it tomorrow because right now it's so hot outside. So now I know that this computer works for WinAlign, and I probably could use it, leave it in the cabinet, and do some of the functions that I have for the C111, like printing directly to the computer through a serial port monitor. I can make a video about that in the future, so you'll know how to print from a device like this, the old style, because this uses a serial printer to print uh, into a serial port monitor, and then you can actually um, create a PDF through it, or a document, a Word document, or a Notepad document, and just save it as a file on the computer. You don't have to print it directly to the printer unless you want to. So I think this is going to be all for this video. Just letting you know what I'm doing here. And thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.